Fighter for Swordfighter here, as we have GwJ and his Roy versus Clint, who is Boomer4747 and his Mii Swordfighter. Let's go. We got the.
All right.
Was that a Japanese voice I just heard?
No.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I heard Saw.
It's the old voice 12.
Oh my God, he sounds so bored. I mean, I guess with the suit, that's sort of a character-fitting option, but
yeah.
Oh my God,
It's just
if we hear the star KO from Roy, you're gonna see a huge dichotomy in terms of voice acting. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Seeing a lot of tornadoes from.
Yeah, using that tornado hit to try and space, but GwJ not really fearing it all that much, staying on top of him. Dashing around, using those chakrams as well.
Yeah, but GwJ not letting him get in, or at least not letting him land the hit until now.
And actually,
as I say that,
neutral B, providing pressure, finally gets in with the dare.
Yeah, it's like a lot of his edge guards are relying on that there tornado.
Yeah.
Oh, and he gets
the pop
it.
up to the up B finish.
Gets the offstage tornado.
And both players really being really careful with their spacing and their options when playing neutral. Forward air not going to take just yet. Edge guard into eruption, full read. And again, another pop up. That's such a good confirm option for Mii Swordfighter.
Oh, manages to avoid it by a hair.
GwJ actually looking like he knows the matchup all too. I mean, he does actually. He does play Swordfighter.
Yeah.
So using those foxtrots to keep Boomer guessing.
Using that bit of range, keeping Roy at bay just as much as he needs it.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of Mii Swordfighters get flack for it, but I do want to see a lot more of those projectile options because that'll keep Roy pressured a lot more.
Gets punished for the up special.
The hardest of punishes. We all knew that was coming, so.
Saw coming from a mile away.
119, he's got to be very careful again with the confirm of that. Going in with the up air this time.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had them all swapped.
A lot of people.
Oh, yeah. Man, I am really brain farting it tonight. The GwJ is the Swordfighter.
Yes.
Woohoo. Okay.
But, yeah, GwJ, like, a lot of people don't actually know, surprisingly enough, about the fact that that can confirm into up air. Like, they're always afraid of the hero spin, and when you don't have it, I do know sword fighters that don't use the hero spin.
Right.
Not using chakram a lot, surprisingly enough. That chakram really impressive at long ranges. Oh, and it looks like he's not gonna need it. Gets the neutral B up special right at the end to take the last stock of Boomer4747.
And we saw during that last stock, he was doing exactly what he needed, using, actually relying a lot more on those projectiles, because in those last stock situations, you want to keep your opponent at bay to collect yourself and find out how to get that crucial move into KO.
Yeah.
So as they debate stage picks here, do you think Boomer, I'm not too familiar with Boomer's character options.
Nor am I. Yeah, I'm not quite, not exactly sure if he's going to change from Roy. If anything, he might pick Crom. I don't know.
That's a possibility.
But
if
Roy,
that is one of his, yeah.
Roy didn't go badly.
I mean, yeah, it was last stock, and they're both approaching like full red numbers. So
here we go. Picks Roy
full
again.
stick. Okay. So this
gonna have a rerun of Mii Swordfighter Roy.
And an adjustment from Boomer is all he thinks he needs here. So far, providing the pressure. He really does have to move in on the Mii Swordfighter, which is exactly what he's doing.
Not that the viewers can see it, of course.
Right. But he is just turning it on a lot more now. And GwJ realizing that he's going to go full-blown pressure, he has to throw out those projectiles. Actually, a lot more risky now.
Yeah.
Leaving himself wide open for that forward smash and take.
Nice. Gets it early before the 100.
That was insane.
Yeah.
And Boomer.
Yeah. Boomer immediately improving on that pressure game. Like,
he is just having so much control on this stage.
Counter
Counter
miss.
And this could prove really detrimental.
Does nothing with that down throw, unfortunately. Oh. No,
oh, he fell back because he didn't think he would get back on stage. Oh, man.
Yeah. One thing you got to know with that. One thing you got to be afraid of with that. Once you go up in one way, you're not going down the other. Really strict on its little movements there. I can see what he would have been afraid of. Right. Still really unfortunate to see it, though.
And we did see GwJ have a lot of traction, but it has fallen away.
Nice
even though
forward tilt.
He did take 71%, and like we saw with the first stock, Roy doesn't need a whole lot to get a stock claim. So, GwJ trying to play a little bit more spacey now, even though he's not utilizing a whole lot of projectiles. Full straight run into the grab. That was a good pressure option.
Yeah, nice burst into the grab.
Back throw going in. Not going to throw out the bear, and will provide GwJ safe coverage back to ledge. But the pressure on stage is another story.
Yeah.
The foxtrot again for Boomer.
Goes for the forward smash.
Sometimes you got to be brazen like that. You just got to...
Yeah. Gets it with the back air.
You just got to challenge your opponent on what they're doing. GwJ trying to find this stock claim.
Boomer just barely whipping some of these attacks, I say, as he lands 2 up airs.
Yeah, that quick drop just led to onstage control and 58. Almost explosion. Almost had a jab lock situation there, too. Boomer was just sitting there waiting. He thought better GwJ, but, you know, we all flub up sometimes. I did it for the first round. All the players are different characters here.
Yeah. The guy who's self-destructive because of it.
Yeah, and the Dancing Blade is going to leave him very vulnerable and will result in a stock claim. So at 100%, not a whole lot lead for Boomer. And again, I don't. He wants to keep up projectiles, but not so much that it leaves him vulnerable because Boomer has just taken
get off that ledge there like that. Any one move from Roy at the ledge could easily be the end of GWX's stock.
But also, yeah, we got to be careful of the reverse because Rage could be a potential factor as he does survive that straight up tilt. Going to land on stage close to him.
Nice.
And pressure with those up airs, racking on 83%. GwJ still in this fight.
Looking at a comeback here.
Oh! As soon as I say it, of course.
Right. Commentator's curse at its finest.
And we are going to go to the final round of this set here. Both characters edging out 1 round. Round 3 coming up.
2 very close rounds at that.
Absolutely.
Saw a lot of pressure tactics from Roy. A lot better in the second round than in the first round. Like, we could see how, like, we see how GW forced to use his chakram a lot more, and every time he used it, seemed, yeah, maybe if it, what I didn't see a lot, or maybe I just wasn't paying attention, was slow angled up. Maybe that could have stopped Boomer.
It's a possibility.
Yeah, you saw Boomer always, like, you saw Boomer jumping in with fair a lot, sometimes crossing up, but not always. Like, whoa, okay.
Okay, well, they were close, so it's fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
That's fine. I shouldn't have put it like that. You're good, you're good. It's all fine. It's all encased. Nothing damaged.
Yep. Final round going back.
All right, here we go. We got full sticks yet again. Yes, we do. Game 3 going to Town and City. GwJ may be thinking that the smallness of the stage will give him a lot more room to pressure with those projectiles. And probably the stage picks would have barred Final D, I would believe. Yeah.
Looks like we might throw a bit of a bigger stage. Well, bigger quote unquote.
Boomer just, yeah.
Backwards up tilts.
Both of them have pretty good control so far. GwJ edging out a little bit more, but again, Boomer, just the quick response from Boomer just shows how evenly matched, as we are going to a Game 3 here, both of these players are.
GWX using getting a little bit too much use of the shotgun, not really looking to challenge any of Roy's moves.
And a slight whiff of the landing aerial option. I'm not sure which move Boomer chose. Probably fair.
Nice.
Pushes him out to the right side. Got to be careful with Roy's aerials, especially with... Oh, wow.
Nice.
Pretty brazen to Boomer.
Grabs him
GwJ to call it out. Good weight. And just a quick response there with that down air again.
Oh, that...
Did he use jump? Wow, he just got back.
Yeah, oh, just as I was about to say, looking grim. Gets the forward air at the ledge for a kill. But never,
Boomer playing
ever
it so close.
Yeah, but obviously not counting Boomer out just yet.
I mean, yeah, he is just sitting at 95. All we need, we were all expecting that forward smash, though, so.
Yeah. Getting a little antsy with these forward smashes when you think about it.
Yeah, you don't want to get, no tech.
Misses the tech.
We in Philly, we're in Philadelphia, it all makes sense. You see Boomer go for a lot of those wild neutral Bs. Really, really,
looks like he's trying to be more of a threat. That's why he's kind of spacing it out a lot more, maybe missing a lot of them.
Okay, 10, sure. I see that in chat.
Got the screens back in the main room.
GwJ here. Just actually using quite a lot of both the projectile usage and the close range options with tilts. And actually having to look a hold on Boomer here as he takes another stock up. And on 67, he does have a little bit of leg room to put in some percent.
That back air, very fast, very powerful. Not always something you're going to hit with as it's the first time you've seen it landed, but still something to look out for. Probably Mii Swordfighter's strongest or fastest aerial.
Using that little bit of the twist foxtrot there to throw Boomer off. He's having a really hard time trying to read in as he finally gets a grab in and pressure with tilt. Not forward smash. That the forward smash probably would have claimed.
Yeah, but you think at this point that he'd be a little bit wary of using a forward smash, considering of how many times he's been punished for it.
True. Yeah.
I say as he gets punished for it. Oh, dash attack's gonna do it.
Okay, 105. All Roy needs is a couple strings and just to command the air right now because GwJ seems to be short hopping a lot, using a lot of potential tomahawks.
Yeah, and Mii Swordfighter himself not having the fastest of aerials, so against a Roy in the air, not much he can do. Not as much.
He's putting himself up there just because he knows that Roy is a little bit of a lethality in the air, so he has to preemptively put himself there. Just to get those aerial attacks in before Roy's come out.
But then again, Roy, goes for the up B.
He gets stretchered? No, he does not get stretchered out.
Yeah, the platform's got a lot slower. It makes that a lot harder to do. But Boomer still looking hot over here at 159.
Finally gets some stage control shield, but both on their shield game as he gets a grab in though. Up tilt, or up air, sorry.
Forward tilt from GwJ could easily do it. So,
but he is sitting, you know, the deficit is so high. He's still wants to play
that's going to be it. Ends with the offstage neutral B into up B. Same way he started or ended the first match.
I think Boomer just got so pressured that he forgot about the confirms of those, the tornado to up B, so. I mean, hats off. It was down to the wire pretty much every game, so. Congrats to both players, but that will be 6WX. Not GwJ. I talked about this in Smash 4. I will get those names confused till the day I die. But yes, GwJ will move on in bracket. As Boomer goes to losers.
All right, see who's up next.
Okay. Oh, that's very helpful. Thank you so much. We have a stream queue. That is awesome.
Yes. Thank you.
I was just questioning, what is this glorious new window appearing above us? We'll finally see who gets on. It'll be Blazing Pasta versus Brooke. I will try to dedicate myself to say Brooke and not SSB Matt.
God.
Yes, Super Smash Brothers Matthew. Let me just grab my controller real quick because it's underneath the chair. So I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just going to grab the controller. Okay. Cool guy. Oh!
Yep.
Oh, he had to get that one character in?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
The single character from the other keyboard.
The other language. This is America!
All the way, going all the way across the country for a single character.
All right, here we go. Blazing Pasta utilizing both Ness and Peach.
Brook? Do you know anything about Brook?
I knew what he played in Smash 4. I haven't seen a whole lot of his ultimate sets.
All right, so guess we'll see what happens.
Brook going to go Roy.
Okay. Roy. All right, this time we're having Peach on the other side of the spectrum. See if this goes a little better for him than it did for Boomer.
Right, and we'll have Blazing Pasta and his Peach going up against Brook and his Roy. Pokemon Stadium. And already the
goes for the dancing play right off the bat.
Yeah, the in-your-face pressure from Brook already putting Pasta a little bit on edge. But Pasta being a top contender, always PR in the top 3. So we'll see how he can keep his cool, becoming the cool guy that he is known and respected around here.
Brook getting a little over-aggressive there. Getting punished by Peach's little, Blazing Pasta's little playback. And
getting those confirms into those up airs. Very nice.
Goes for the side B.
Very nice neutral response, but a neutral response in return. Pasta takes first stock.
Right. Oh, almost had those turnip confirms.
Both of them short hopping. And we see Brook trying to go in for those dash down tilts.
Brook chasing down Blazing Pasta really well, but at the same time, it's kind of costing him a few things because you see him getting a lot of whiffs and getting punished for them.
I mean, when you have that short hop hover that Peach is known for, she can provide a lot of just fast aerial pressure that you weren't expecting because she's so close to that ground.
Yeah, and then when you think about that, that kind of puts Roy at a major deficit because that's really where he specializes.
Getting that read, very nice short float back air, and oh
no.
Wow. Oh my God, that confirmed! That was crazy!
Turn him into forward air. We saw him try it before, got the shield. This time, manages to land it.
And his tricks are not done just yet. Pasta looking like Harry Houdini out here.
Real stylish with these turnips. This is a man who knows what he's doing.
But Brook not to be outdone. Let's see if he's got some tricks up his sleeve as well as he pressures Pasta out on the top and to the left here. Pasta quick to respond. And again, the edge guard pressure eats through the counter, able to reach Peach and cut out Toad. And a simple up throw, that's actually
simple is best sometimes.
I remember in Smash 4, that's his his kill throw.
Oh, it still is.
She was hitting a pretty high percent though. And that will leave actually Brook on his final stock. He has to play so well. Right now, Pasta just providing coverage even on that platform.
Really? He's taking it.
God Eyes!
Yeah.
It's those people and turnips that have those blank faces when they do the most ruthless things.
It's a what? Yeah. Gets kicked in the face by the Ditto.
And it's just, blank stare. There's no gun for you here.
Just stares into your soul as you fly up the stage.
I will. Those are the people you got to watch out for. And it leaves Brook contemplating how he's going to circumvent just the turnip gameplay and just the overall coverage that Pasta's thrown out with those turnips.
Yeah. Problem with Roy is that he's going to be going face, and I mean face, a lot. And like you said with Peach's float, I'm seeing how a lot of that can circumvent Roy's bread and butter sort of pressure.
Right.
And even getting him punished by those turnip confirms that we were seeing in spades. This man with the turnip confirms. Crazy.
And yeah, thanks to Musty for the coverage on who Brook picks there. He said he also has a snake, but I don't see
Yeah.
Snake's bombs are a little more hectic in terms of, you know, comparing the turnips to the grenades, but we will see him come out.
Speak of the devil, and he shall arrive. Here is that snake we were just talking about.
So he has to be very practiced with how these grenades work in this game.
Goes to smack Town and City. My bad.
And we'll see if Big Boss here is able to beat out the crowned queen of Mushroom Kingdom.
It's definitely going to be a lot easier to work around Peach's many, many coverages with Snake's other many, many coverages. Now we're playing.
And again, that short up in there, such a fast option.
Now we've gone from playing offense versus defense to playing a game of who can cover the most ground. Because we all know that Snake's grenades is basically coverage to the max. When you play it right.
Yeah, it is going to come down to these edge guard situations because both these characters rely on that either low or complete ground control.
Yeah. Well, if he gets the right opportunity, maybe, just maybe Brook can get himself a little up tilt at those high percents.
Yeah, using those C4s like Michael Bay just to keep Pasta on his toes about where he's standing on the ground. Not even trying to hit with them, just to say, hey, I can throw out C4s, and you might not expect them, you might, but just be aware of them at all times.
Out of reach. Gets the forward tilt. Good throw.
And you can also cook those grenades, too, in, like, most shooting games of today.
You can cook those grenades
Able to break out, yeah, didn't want to get hit by the kamikaze grab. Tilt, actually, very beefy, nice tech. Snake actually saying, I got it down there similar to that.
You got 4 kicks, I got 4 kicks too.
He's got beefy boots on instead of those stilettos, though.
Yeah.
And speaking of beefy boots, yeah. Able to hit with that up tilt.
Beefy up smash.
So far, Pasta actually looking like he's questioning how he's going to come back from this. The lay down into the kamikaze hit. Couldn't get anything out of the double pop-up, though. C4 dropped as well.
Match is looking a lot more in Brook's favor now that he can, like, realistically deal with Peach and her lots and lots of, like, ways to get around.
Yeah, we saw him really just zero drop all those bombs. Not really just throwing them out and providing far-away coverage, but... Oh, my God!
Oh, no!
He didn't need that stop.
You hate to see it.
He didn't need that stop. That's okay.
It's fine.
Oh! And it! The disrespect of the real guys don't look at explosions. As he tosses them away and not even a question in his mind claims that second round.
Explosion!
And as we go to game 3 here, Pasta being one of those top players, so he knows how to adjust both in-game and in between rounds. So we'll see if he has anything to pull out to combat this new opponent that he's facing.
Yeah.
But again, just the lockdown of those grenades, able to snuff out a lot of Peach's short hop float aerial options.
Maybe we'll see a couple of more approach attempts from, what was his name?
Both of them sticking with that final round, I agree. So, here we go. Game 3 against both of these very skilled players. And Final D will be the pick. Not a lot of room to run away from for Pasta. And we'll see if he start utilizing a lot of those turn-ups now to provide that faraway coverage, which I was saying Brook actually isn't doing with his grenades. Pasta, I think, learned from that, and he's going to provide a lot of faraway turn-up pressure. And get those, and as he moves in from the turn-up hit, he's able to get those confirms that Peach is known for.
Yeah, like I said with the approaches, Blazing Pasta looking a lot more aggressive than last time. Yeah, as you can see.
Right, already chalked up 87. Well, he's sitting fairly fresh, but not with a couple bombs to turn that around. Brook gets snuffed out, and he does tech!
Techs,
but it will be all
no
for
avail.
naught, right. Pasta seeming to have learned what to do up against Brook's Snake.
Looking like weaving his way around the grenades a lot more, knowing that, like, if he gets hit, yeah, he's still got his hit in.
And we're seeing him not really challenge Snake off ledge because, like we were saying before, the ground game in this matchup is so crucial.
Yeah. Alright. Like we're caught in a lockdown close range matches right now.
Cooking that bomb, had to throw it away. But here comes another. Oh no!
Almost
able to
gets
break
it.
out. Yeah. He thought maybe at higher percentages he wouldn't be able to mash out in time, but
yeah.
Pasta knows how to mash. And that shield pressure, great coverage from Pasta. Making sure that back air hits. Looking for that Peach Bomber again. I think he's too low.
No.
He saved him! He saved him!
No! Oh, doesn't matter.
Okay, all right.
Down air gets it.
I was going to say, with the amount of explosions coming out, I thought something like that might have happened, but
just went
nothing
0 to 100.
So crucially important as that, but a Peach Bomber coming in will still keep the stocks at a 1 deficit disadvantage up against Brook.
Let's see how Pasta takes care of this last stock.
That coverage with the up airs, not even fearing those grenades.
Yes. Feel this is what has changed since this.
Lava hard read! The Pasta special finally coming out at the Bears, and in true fashion, he takes that 2 to 1 against Brook.
Amazing read with that charged up smash.
And everybody here they're talking about Smash 4, saying they hate it. It's PTSD from Smash 4 in the venue. Oh man.
Yeah.
He finally brought it out. And up next, we're going to have Bad Things versus Vince.
That's up.
Bad Things rocking it. He's the most lethal Mii brawler known around these parts.